Hey guys, I have this like thing on my hand. It got pinched and it looks like I have like marker on my hand, but I don't. It's just a thing. I wanted to make this video about wellness. I do not claim to be like super fitnessy. I'm not like, I like going to the gym, I like exercising, but I'm not like by any means. I just want to talk about some real life stuff. A while ago I got into kind of not the greatest place. I was trying to occupy my mind and deal with my emotions in just the wrong way. I'd go in my room anytime I wasn't working or at school, and I would just like watch movies or watch YouTube because I just didn't want to like deal with anything. And entertainment is very good at distracting you from real life. And then I started working out. I would go like super hard at the gym, like 5 days a week or like 4 days a week, and then all of a sudden I'd like go one time a week, and then I wouldn't go for 2 weeks, and I could just tell the difference in myself. Now, knowing that about myself and realizing that, I've learned that it's a very good way to release stress. Being active is a super good way to relieve stress. If you have a big decision to make that's maybe making you anxious, working out is phenomenal. It's a very good like leveler, like to level your mind and get you in kind of like a clear headspace. So if you're not active and you're like, man, like that kind of sounds like me, I always like get in my own head and I'm super stressed out all the time, I encourage you to go to the gym. Try going to the gym or just being active. Like if you don't have a gym membership, it's fine. You can be active at home, you can be active outside, just, you know, go for a run or whatever. I'm sure that many people already know this if you've taken any health classes or wellness classes, but the endorphins that your body and your brain releases whenever you're working out is actually similar to the effects of morphine. So it's a very good way to come back down to earth and get out of your own head. That's the first thing, is just like exercise has an incredible impact on your mental health and your mental state. The other thing I want to talk about concerning wellness is dieting. I hate that word, and my mom has trained us to hate that word. We grew up and like that's a word we didn't say in our house really, or rather if we did say it, my mom was very clear about what it meant. That word has a very negative connotation, like the word diet or dieting. And let's just talk about what a diet is, okay? A diet is not something that you go on. You don't start a diet. You can maybe change your diet. I guess I like to think of a diet more as an adjective than a noun. Like I don't think of it as a thing that I'm going to start. It's something that you've always had. When you were young, your diet was maybe fruit snacks and mac and cheese. And then as you get older, your diet, you might choose to have a vegan diet. Just be more conscious with the word diet and what that means. Don't be so hard on yourself with the things you consume. Be mindful, absolutely, but you don't need to be so uptight about dieting. Stress actually causes you to retain fat cells. So when you're stressing about, oh, I'm on the keto diet and I just had I don't even know what that thing is, so I just ate something that I'm not supposed to, and you're stressing out about that, well, your body's kind of freaking out and it's going into survival mode, and so it's holding on to all the fat that it has. So if you didn't catch that, it's kind of like the stress that people put on themselves about dieting to lose weight might actually cause them to retain. You do get what I'm saying? So I don't know, just something to think about. Maybe you want to research it, I don't know. The next thing I want to hit up is the different stages of life that we all go through. With Instagram especially, it's super easy to look at another person's life and compare where you're at with where they're at, but you need to be very mindful of the fact that every single one of us, even if we're the same age doing the same thing, we're at a different place in life, and we're going to be going at different paces and different rates for forever, and there's nothing wrong with that. When you see somebody else's Instagram and all the incredible things they're doing, remember, first of all, that Instagram is a portrayal of the very best things in our life. We've been getting a lot better as a society at posting things that are real and things that we all deal with, but still for the majority, it's the best parts of our life that we share with other people. And remember not to like be super hard on yourself with when you're looking at other people's lives, because you're in a totally different place than they are, and that's completely fine. And you don't have to feel bad about that. You don't have to apologize for that. That's actually a great thing. And you should enjoy the stage of life that you're in, because it's not gonna last forever. My battery's about to die, I gotta change that. I feel like my lighting might have just totally changed, but whatever. Hold on, I've gotta... Had to clean this area up a little bit. Okay, so I don't remember where I was, but another thing is your company. The people you spend your time with has a super big impact on your well-being. It can either have a positive effect or a really negative effect. There's sometimes more than other times when we have to evaluate the people that we surround ourselves with. I think you should do it regularly. Sometimes there are just people who we don't really need to have a big voice in our lives, and there's nothing wrong with that. We can get so caught up in offending somebody or hurting somebody's feelings that we are not thinking about the impact that they've had on us. To be honest, some people just are not healthy for you. Some people might not even realize it, but all they're doing is taking from you and they never give, and that's not a very good relationship. So sometimes we need to limit the time that we spend with those people, and that's nothing to apologize for. That's nothing to feel bad about. That's just wisdom. And those are just my personal opinions and things I've been thinking about lately, thinking about my own wellness and the wellness of the people that I care about. To be honest, guys, ever since I moved out of my parents' house, I've been like kind of struggling with comparing myself to other people, whether it's the people that I work with or you know, whatever. Just I've been like really hard on myself and where I'm at in life and stuff like that. I've just gotten so caught up in other people's skills and other people's abilities and where I'm at in comparison to them, and that's not what I want for myself. So I hope this was encouraging to someone. I hope that you heard some things that you needed to hear, and yeah, I don't know. Those are just some things that I've been thinking as of 2020. So that's all. Hope you have a great week.